I come from the city of San Jose, where family is much more than your own blood, consisting of many different identities, cultural backgrounds, and upbringings. So that means I have a lot of family, and in return, I get pho, pozole, and a dessert called pretzel salad during the holidays, which I feel like it's a fair trade. I'm not gonna go hungry. At this school, I identify as a Filipino first-generation college student at California State University, Monterey Bay. Yeah. To those who aren't first-generation college students, this title is something that is frequently overlooked. But there's much more to a first-generation college student than being the first in your family to pursue college. There's always a reason why. I was raised in a household of a young single mother who had to work 2 jobs for her and her 3 kids to survive. Her famous line at the grocery store was, "Don't look at anything, don't touch anything, and don't say you want anything." This was understandable because the $2 in her bank account had to last till next month on everyone's favorite holiday, payday. According to society, this problem of being broke could have been solved if she just pursued college, but she couldn't. She had 2 young kids who were still in elementary school and a newborn. And parents out of all people can agree with me that experiencing your kids at this young, innocent age is something you can't take back. So, like other first-gen students, at a young age, a college degree was something I knew I needed, that I wanted, but had to work twice as hard for because of the circumstances I was born into. We had to stay resilient. We were raised thinking short-term comfortability, like making the month-to-month paychecks last. But finally, we are given the opportunity to think long-term. A bachelor's degree, giving us a gateway for us to learn what we want to learn, leading us into a field of jobs that we like and hopefully won't complain about every single day like our parents do. And finally, to live comfortable, where rent, the electricity bill, and the water bill won't determine how much food goes onto that table. This school serves 53% of students who identify as first-generation college students, who all have a story to tell. So, as I told my little piece of why I'm here, hopefully more will join me to show everyone else that we are not defined by our upbringing. Because although us, 53% of the, first-generation college students take up this school, we are not just that marketing statistic, but instead we are proof that we can make dreams come true. Everyone has taken risks that maybe has forced you to leave family behind, who you know will always have your back no matter which decision you make. You've probably had to leave behind the people you've loved, who you hope will always be waiting for you when you come back. And maybe you've even left your home, where comfortability was waiting for you at your bed. These are the sacrifices that all first-generation college students must make on the road to success. So struggle is the road to success, and I believe that your upbringing will not determine where you'll end up. So, when I'm walking across that stage, knowing that I got a bachelor's degree, the cap, the gown, and that diploma in my hand, it's not just for my mom's Instagram, but instead, it's me showing my mom how grateful I am for her. She kept a roof over our heads, even if that meant draining her own bank account. She kept food on the table, even if she had to sacrifice her own meal. But most importantly, she's guided me through this chaotic adventure of life, even if she felt herself wanting to give up. There's a quote in my family that we all live by, which is, keep going, don't stop. Because that's the only thing we all can keep doing, keep going. And that's why my mom is proud of me, because I never stopped. Here I am, standing on the stage, sharing our story with all of you guys. But little does she know that I'm just as proud of her. Regardless of the challenges and the setbacks, she's going back to college, guys. She's doing it, I know. And she is the living representation of someone who never stopped and kept going. So I think what we all can learn from my mom, whether you're a first-generation college student, or maybe you're someone who didn't get the chance to finish college, or maybe someone who didn't get the opportunity to go to college, or maybe someone just sitting here. What we all can learn from my mom is that you should get that degree. You should change your story. But most importantly, you should make yourself proud. So let me leave you with a quote that I tell my mom, all the time, by the late poet Coolio. Ready, guys? I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. I got the 10 in my hand and that gleam in my eye. Thank you.